Breaking news. Dead body found in David's car. D4VD's. I don't know how you say this man's name.
What's poppin', y'all? Yo, this is getting spooky because damn near, I wouldn't say superstar, but up and coming, guys blew up. He's got like 33 monthly listeners right now. Artist,
33?
singer, David,
Or
spelled
33 million. Let me
D4VD,
look.
former Fortnite creator. He's got some great music. The biggest song is Romantic Homicide, but I haven't listened to his album yet, Withered, that he dropped, but
Right.
Petals to Thorns 2023 EP.
Dang, he got 33 monthly listeners? Sounds like I remember that one song. It was called Feel It. It was on the Invincible TV show. I remember that song. It definitely gives Invincible vibes, but I didn't know he had 33 million.
Really good. He might have caught a body. And this guy's like a lovey-dovey singer. Now, this all started with a report that was put out on ABC7 News. And
Singers D4 Tesla found in LA impound lot with putrid. Ew! Do y'all know what putrid means? That's the smell of rotting flesh. Plastic wrapped body. Oh, so somebody put that in there.
and it started spreading last night. And it says, a putrid decomposing body has been found dumped in a Tesla, reportedly registered to popular New York-born singer David, several days after it was abandoned and taken to a Los Angeles tow yard. Police made the grim discovery at the impound lot in Hollywood on Monday afternoon after workers reported a foul odor coming from the electric vehicle.
Bro, I pray just because I don't know this guy, but like, bro, I hope it was like somebody killed somebody, saw a random Tesla on the street, and just put the nigga in the trunk. I hope it wasn't, bro, because it sounds like he's just at the start of his career, bro. I hope he didn't do something stupid.
So this was in LA. They've got the pictures here. It's in a tow lot. And the 2023 Tesla is registered to David Anthony Burke, the
He
20-year-old
only 20.
Queens-born
The nigga a couple months older, a year older than me.
artist known as David. The
Come on,
identity
bruh.
of the victim wasn't immediately known. So we're going to have to wait to get not only a autopsy, but who this person is. Now, probably
Yeah, I know when we watch those crime videos, homicide got an ass hit into work. So that means we're gonna have a lot to react to, yeah, boys. They're gonna interrogate him like homicide does. They're gonna check out the car, try to see what happened, see if there's any blood anywhere else. They're gonna take his DNA to see if his DNA is on the body. They're gonna interrogate him. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of footage. Somebody's gonna turn this into a crazy video that's gonna be going viral. We're gonna have to react to that.
probably give us a lot more detail later on. But it says the human remains were found stashed inside a bag in the Tesla's front.
So was it a full body? Because they saying he in a bag. How big is a Tesla's front? Can a human body fit in a Tesla trunk? Can a human body fit in a Tesla trunk? I know I butchered that. Yes, three's trunk can fit a person. Oh, okay. So yeah, you can.
Front truck. The car, which bears Texas license plates, had been towed to the lot after being reported abandoned in the Hollywood Hills roughly 5
I don't
days
know.
ago,
This is
according
sketchy.
to investigators.
Because it wouldn't make sense for him to have a body. I don't know though, because that's weird. Because okay, say he killed somebody. It wouldn't make sense for him to abandon his car and put it in his car. Like if anything, put that in another abandoned car's trunk. It wouldn't make sense for him to put a dead body in his own trunk. You know what I mean? So I'm feeling like maybe he abandoned it. He forgot about it because he's rich and he just doesn't care about losing a Tesla. And somebody just, I don't know. This is a weird situation, y'all.
This is the weird part because we're going to get into some theories that people
This is
have.
weird.
But anyway, he's been on tour as of late, and fans started
Is he anywhere near my city? Hell nah.
replying to this. Now, one of the big fan pages is Daily David, and he said the following before deleting it. I believe David is innocent. Although he has a Tesla, he has an alibi for the days he was missing. He was with Caliuchis on the 31st. The 4th is when the Crocs collaboration event took place, and the 1st is still unknown. That's several days there. We were informed that his vehicle has been parked in the lot for a couple of days. I'm assuming this means it had been there for 3 days, which would cover the 6th, 7th, and 8th. The days around the incident could have been the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. However, the only day he could have possibly been involved is the 4th. But since that's the day of the Crocs event, we're unsure if that's when anything actually happened. I mean, anything could happen at any time. And they said that the impounded car had been at a property for a couple of days. I do think it's a little bit odd because, keep in mind, this was in the Hollywood Hills. Are people going to just straight up steal it? I don't know. Because if people steal cars all the time in LA. But you got to think, someone stealing a Tesla, there's cameras on a Tesla. So
right. Oh shit. Yeah, there's I forgot about, bro. I put up to the airport. right when I was getting in my car, I walked next to a Tesla to get in my car that was next to the Tesla, and the cameras cut on. I said, "You're being recorded," to like let you know if you try to break in this motherfucker, we're recording you, bro. So yeah, they should be able to look back at the cameras and see. Yeah, they should be able to see stuff like that.
Wouldn't he know?
Don't let the cameras just conveniently be cut out. Then that's when it starts getting a little suspicious on D4VD's part, or whatever his name is.
That the car was stolen. And this looks like a Model X. It looks like a bigger one. It doesn't look like, yeah, especially if the trunk is in the front. The trunk is in the front in the Model X, right? I don't know. My Tesla heads, let me know. But this is spooky because immediately he turned off the comments on his Instagram, and his team, his team's working. That's what they're supposed to do. But the page that said that he was innocent went off and said, "I'll be taking a break from this account until further notice. I do not condone murder. I pray for the family of the victim."
Yeah, I think it's crazy also to come out and be like, he's definitely, it said September 9th, 8:16 p.m. Oh, wait, that doesn't make sense though, because it's September 9th for me and it's 4:50 p.m. I'm like Eastern Standard Time. So I guess he's somewhere up north. No, or to the left. I don't know, but it's 8:16 for that nigga. Yeah, I think it's crazy though to defend him and say he's in. Well, he didn't say he's innocent. He said he thinks he's innocent, but when we don't even have the context at all, like that's just you're starstruck, bro. Get his peen out your mouth. Daily 4.
And yeah, one of the responses was, "I never thought I'd see the day fans would try to defend a possible murder."
Yeah, that's crazy.
Bruh.
Like, I'm not saying say he's guilty, but you don't have to be like, I think he's innocent just because like you think you accounted for his time based off social media updates. Like somebody will take a picture and they can go shoot somebody right after, bro. Let's not act like, you know what I mean? Like, we're not just gonna act like he's completely absolved just because you maybe saw a couple of Instagram flicks at a Crocs event or something. It's not happening.
First says there's like no evidence other than it's
his card, but it's his card, bro. Yeah, that's just bummy.
his car, and he's not been in LA forever. I don't know about forever because whenever the Crocs event was, I think the Crocs event was in LA. But the biggest problem is, the least stolen vehicle is a Tesla.
Right.
Out of every other vehicle type and model, Teslas are the lowest. They're barely stolen. Like I said, there's cameras.
Nigga, I was scared to walk next to Tesla, and I wasn't even, like I said, I was just trying to get in my car, and I got scared because when that shit said, "I'm recording you, bruh." No cap. Yeah, that's
there's
weird.
Alarms. You can.
It's hard to get away with crimes in a Tesla for sure.
Remote view who's getting close to your Tesla from far away, so you would know. And it wasn't.
That's a great point. Yeah, I don't know, bro. We're gonna have to see the camera footage, and if the camera footage doesn't pop up, that's just a little too convenient for bro. Cause I'm thinking of it. If your car was abandoned for days, okay. If your car gets abandoned for days, aren't you? Even if, I guess you could say he was on tour, so he wouldn't notice that his car was abandoned. Wouldn't Tesla give you a notification to your phone that somebody's close to your Tesla or somebody else broke into your Tesla? And they didn't say none of the windows or nothing like that was broken. So that means it had to be somebody who had the card or the key, right? I don't know. It's just, it's sounding fishy, and it doesn't sound like I ain't saying it sound like he did it so far, but it sounds like, I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait, but it doesn't sound like he's just completely absolved at all. Cause like, how did a person get and steal your car and it was just missing for days and even if you're on tour, you're rich enough to where you could send somebody to pick that shit up. Like, yeah, nah.
Reported stolen. Weird. That's another thing that needs to be made clear. The most stolen vehicle, though, is, yes, it is a Hellcat. So if somebody was intent on stealing a Tesla, and let's say they stole it, I don't think they're going to steal a Tesla to catch a body. That's just so unlikely, and I don't see this happen. The problem here, too, is he's supposed to come back to LA soon. The police are certainly going to question him. They need to know what's up. Where was the vehicle? Or like, why was it there?
Was it reported stolen at least? If it wasn't even reported stolen, I don't know. Or maybe somebody he knows that's really close with him did it and then just used his car and didn't. I don't know.
He's on a world tour right now.
This is not good.
And the tour is supposed to stop in LA on September 20th. If you check out his tour dates, he's supposed to go He's supposed to perform at Minneapolis tonight, and then he's supposed to perform at Missouri tomorrow night, and then Colorado. So
Right.
he's got a packed tour date. And people are going to be asking him this. Is he just going to try to ignore it? I don't know. Also, keep in mind, David's signed to Interscope, but it's Darkroom Interscope. So he's signed to the same record label as Billie Eilish.
Right.
Not that that has to do much of anything. It's a
just threw that in there.
music-related thing. And he was supposed to go.
If y'all don't know who, bro, Laundry Day, he got Laundry Day. That's so fire. Laundry Day is the people who was at the song on the end of On My Block. Whenever Caesar like ended up becoming a gang member, and all the friends from On My Block, Caesar and Montse and all them, they all split up. And it's like, name a time and place will be fine. That's Laundry Day. That's hard. I didn't even know they toured.
On the European leg of his tour starting October 1st. So this guy was going to be on tour for a very long time.
Yeah, that might
and
not
if you look at
happen.
his tour dates as well on his website, like they're saying that this was supposed to happen sometime between like September 1st and 8th. Because on the 9th, he was at Minneapolis. And this is the thing, too. There's no way that this guy's dumb enough. Like, the only other option that I thought of was...
He doesn't look like an innocent. I don't know, though, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. He said he makes lovey-dovey music. That don't make nobody... Look at Chris Brown. That nigga makes lovey-dovey music, and he punches on women, and he's a crash. Nigga he punches on women and men, bro. So... I don't think making lovey-dovey music absolves you. And he doesn't look like a saint. Not saying I'm typecasting him or saying he did it, but like, there's just, you know what they say? It's in somebody's eyes. I'm not saying he's a killer at all, because we just genuinely don't know. But I don't know. It's just, I'm just saying you can't absolve anybody of anything. You never know, man.
Was not a groupie, but one of his homies, which it's rappers that usually roll with entourages. This guy kind of does his own thing. It's one of the homies using the whip, kind of like when Justin Bieber would be on tour. And who was it? Was it Lil Twist? Yeah, I think it was Lil Twist. That would be using his cars and racing them and stuff like that. And they found drugs in it. And they did put the blame on Lil Twist. Like, he was there to take the charge when it was really Justin Bieber's drugs. When they raided the house, that is. So for this situation, that can't be it. And there's no way that this guy's dumb enough to catch a body and then throw it in the trunk and leave it. Like, this guy watching like a Dexter episode. Well, if he watched the Dexter episode, he would know how to dispose of the body, because that thing's gonna stink it up, and you're gonna go on tour for 2 months and come back. And the fact that it got towed,
that would be perfect timing though. Like, his car, but he just didn't call it in missing. That's the weird part. Your car goes disappearing. There's a dead body that appears a couple of days old, and you just so happen to be on tour at the same time. Like, you just so coincidentally happen to be on tour. I don't know. But would he be stupid enough to leave a dead body in the trunk, abandon it, and go on tour? Like, and he thinks he can just come home and deny it? And do they have an option where you can cut off the camera? I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see when the court comes
because it was in front of a house. The thing that I can't reconcile is a Tesla getting stolen. That is so uncommon.
That's weird.
And the cameras. The Tesla's got the camera footage. So he should, but if it was stolen, he would have reported stolen. This is why he needs to speak on this ASAP, but I don't think he's going to say anything.
No, he doesn't.
Until he talks.
Anytime listen, something my friend Young Don taught me was silence, bro. You're allowed to be quiet. Even if somebody, let's say your girl or somebody asks you a question and you genuinely just don't want to respond, or you don't know how to respond. Anybody asks you a question that you just don't know, there's nothing wrong with not answering it at all. There's a reason why you can plead the fifth in court. Like, you don't have to speak or open out of fear of people misconstrue. Like, don't. Look at Young Thug. He's a perfect example of why you should shut the hell up sometimes. Gunna as well. He shut up, and look, he let everybody else paint the narrative and project onto him instead of giving them things to misconstrue and twist. The last thing this nigga should do is tweet out or don't say shit. Don't say shit. We've seen so many rappers get abuse allegations, sexual assault allegations, child, like all types, underage, everything. And what's the thing that they did that normally made people ignore it? They didn't say anything about it. They didn't speak, and eventually it blowed over on its own. The last thing he should do is speak on this, bro.
To the police. I don't know if this tour is going to get canceled. If I had to guess, there's a lot of money put behind this tour. I think the tour getting canceled, because this is the tour following the album that he just released. it's going to tell us a lot if this tour gets canceled. I will say that. I'm not that crazy fan account, so I'm not going to sit here and say I believe he's innocent or I believe he's guilty. But there's a lot of information that we're going to need to hear about. And the body was decomposing, so it's got to be at least 48 hours for the body to start decomposing. Yeah, this is the worst.
This is weird.
This is the guy's worst nightmare. But I'm going to keep you guys updated on this. He was supposed to be releasing a deluxe to his album as well. So this is, I think, the only person that's had a worse day than Young Thug this week has to be this guy. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.
Man, bro, I don't know, bro. I say, like, bro, shit, bro. I don't know, bro. Shit, this is just not good. This is just not good. Yeah. Bro, I hope bro didn't do it, because you got a long career ahead of you, bro, and I'd hate this. You're literally basically the same age as me, bro. I hope you don't ruin your career over some dumb shit.